Hey, my trading friends, Barry Burns here, and I have received your questions. So last week I put out a video asking all y'all to send in any questions that you wanted me to answer, and I would do it via video. So I have gathered them, and by the way, you can still send in any questions you want. Just put them in the comments below or send me an email, barry@topdogtrading.com. And I received a slew of them, so I'm keeping them cataloged, and I'll just keep going through them. So, and I'm going to put them together in certain categories, so not just answering one person's question at a time, but I'll give priority to those who ask similar questions. So this is the one we're going to answer today. Quite a few people ask something to the effect of, Barry, I just want one trade set up that's really simple, that can just make me, I'm just looking to make like $100 or $200 a day. And that's all I'm looking for. Okay, and that's kind of the emphasis. They are very intentional, where they're saying, no, that's all I want to do. And the assumption is that if they're only asking to make $100 or $200 a day consistently, that should be easier, and as opposed to saying, well, I want to make $1,000 a day or get rich. Okay, so here's the dealio with that. First of all, I can definitely give you a simple trade setup. The myth in what you're asking is in thinking that making $100 a day is not asking for much. The first step, the biggest step you'll ever take in trading, is making your first $100 consistently. Not just your first $100, but I mean being a consistent trader, even at a low level. Because once you get there, that's the biggest leap in your trading journey. After that, it's actually not that hard to go from making $100 to $200 a day to $300 to $1,000 to $10,000, whatever it is. All right, and I'll come back to that in a minute because there are some factors there. But what I want to clarify is the assumption that, oh, all I'm asking is to make $100 a day, therefore that should be simple or easy. That's a fallacy. So get that out of your mind right away. That's actually the biggest ask that you could ever request. So that's the biggest leap in your trading journey. All right. The other fallacy is that trading produces a regularly scheduled income, like going to a job and punching the clock and getting a weekly or biweekly a wage or a salary, or paid per hour, whatever. Okay, so trading doesn't work out that way. So we can get you making $100 a day, but that would be on average. It's not like every day you're going to make exactly $100. Just doesn't work that way. The markets they change, right? The nature of them changes. They've changed recently where they become very volatile. Before that, they were actually very low volatility. And so as markets change, the dynamic changes, then you've got to evolve with it, shift with it, and move with it. And that's part of the skill of trading, is understanding what type of market condition you're in, and then go with the flow of that and learn how to alter your trading along with that. So there's going to be days when you're up, days when you're down, weeks when you're up, weeks when you're down. It's normal to have what are called drawdowns in trading, and that means a series of losses. And that is not unusual. Everyone has them. That is the norm. So if we're going to talk about I want to make $100 a day, we're going to have to say, well, okay, but average that out over a certain period of time, and I make an average of $100 a day or $200 or whatever. So I want to be very clear with that. We're not talking about a regular like paycheck that you can count on. So that's one of the challenges of trading. That's one of the disadvantages of trading, quite honestly. And there's always risk in trading. You never eliminate the risk in trading. You can minimize it. You can mitigate it. You can create asymmetrical risk, and that's what we do. But you never eliminate risk in trading. And that's why most traders, including myself, once we get up to a certain level in our account, we take that money out and we put it into something else that's a little more safe and secure and produces, well, I like to do things that produce passive income. So, and that is reliable and that is consistent. So the big money is made in the trading, and then you move that money out into something that, sure, produces a lower return, but it's very steady, it's very secure. And this way we're, again, mitigating our risk. We're diversifying into different financial instruments for the long term. All right, so the first step is a doozy, as they say. So that first step is the biggest one. And again, that first step is becoming a consistently profitable trader, even if it's at a very low income. Once you start making, let's say, an average of $100 a day, I know there'd be a lot of more experienced traders out there who say, oh no, Barry, there's big challenges when you increase the money. That definitely is challenging too. And I know, I agree, it is challenging. So, but I still don't believe that it's as challenging as going from losing money to becoming a consistent trader profitably on a small scale. I think from there, you continue to do the same thing. You move up with higher amounts of money, but very, very slowly. So you're not pushing your brain too hard and that your brain isn't reacting and pushing back where you're pushing your comfort zone with money. So you go, and this is individual for each person. You know, it depends how much money you already have, how successful you've been in life in the past, what your success mentality is, just how you associate money, things you've been brought up with, that you've learned about money and associated with. So many different variables. The psychology of trading and of money is a very individual thing. But I still think it's good for everybody to take it very, very slowly and let your mind adapt, because it's a continual adaptation. And where it ends, well, that's going to be up to you, how far you want to take it. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. But if you disagree or have any comments, feel free to put them down in the comments section below. Also, if you have any questions for future videos that you want me to address, put those down in the comments section below, or just send them on over to Barry@topdogtrading.com. Most people actually responded with emails, which surprised me last time. And if you do want a simple trading setup, I've got one that I can give you. I think you should have more than one personally for long-term trading, because again, as the market goes through different iterations, different setups are good for different types of market conditions. But I give away one of my trade setups for free. It's called the rubber band trade, and it is a very, very simple setup, and it's got a super high win-loss ratio, and that's exactly why I give it away for free, because it has a super high win-loss ratio, and I know that most people need that psychologically, and also it's very, very simple, and that's the place to start, is with simplicity. So just go to rubberbandtrade.com. I'll give you access to that. It's on a video for free, and start trading that. Again, please trade it on a demo account or a simulator first. Get used to it, get the feel for it. Ask me any questions. By the way, you can always email me and ask me any questions about it when you go through the video, and I'd love to get you making some money before you spend any money.